these tools laid out here are the tools into this kit that I think work really well for, routine maintenance and whatnot on your 3D printer. In my case, here it is an Ender 3D printer. Now you've got needle nose pliers. Now these can be good for pulling that extruder out right in there, to be able to get up in there, maybe to get those clips off that are right there, something along those lines. Then we've got some brushes over here, and I've got covers on my rails, you can tell right here. But if you didn't, you could be using those brushes maybe to clean those rails out, right? So really handy there. The tweezers are kind of the same way. You might get issues in and around your feeder, your extruder housing, somewhere in here that you need to get in there and clean some little things out. And those tweezers can certainly be handy for that. Got a couple of wrenches. There are obviously bolts all over this thing, you can see. And all printers are, of course, assembled, so they're going to have some type of bolt. And so you've got an open end wrench here for things like that. Now, this wrench also, I can get in here, will fit there we go, the nozzle as well. But we have a nozzle wrench down here, so we can use that nozzle wrench if we need to replace the nozzle and not even have to use that open end wrench. Speaking of that nozzle, once we get it out, there's all types of cleaning tools that we can run through the end of that nozzle. There are some right there that are kind of like little brushes. These are more like little drill bits to kind of clean things out. And then we got these little pins that we can also use for cleaning out the nozzle. Not just the nozzle, but the tubing potentially here as well. So again, back to the bolts and screws and things on the printer. We've got some hex wrenches here. If we need to tighten those, loosen those, whatnot. We've also got a flathead and Phillips screwdriver here. And of course, you may need those because, again, we have screws all over this thing. See them? Do you see them? And then finally, when you need to get those projects off of the printing deck, the printing platform here, or maybe you've got some extra 3D printing material, some extra filament on there, we've got the traditional scraper as well. So this kit loaded down with tools to keep and maintain your 3D printer.